Hey everyone, this is Karen from Makeup and Beauty Blog, and welcome back to the Fab Five. So okay, today we're going to be talking about NARS, and admittingly, this was really hard just because there's so many great things in the NARS line, and it's just so extensive in terms of like color. You've got eyeshadows and blushes and lipsticks, and there's just like so many wonderful choices. And yeah, but it was really difficult to narrow it down to just 5 things. But I really tried to like picture myself like at the counter trying to pick out the 5 things that I would absolutely love to take home. And a lot of it was just all the great face things that I use all the time from the line. Like within the last couple of years, NARS has been doing some amazing things in terms of like tinted moisturizers and primers and just concealers. And so yeah, most of the things on my list are those things. I think eventually I'll have to do like another Fab Five, or several Fab Fives focusing on just NARS things like eyeshadows and lipsticks. But for now, like these are the 5 things that I would pick hands down out of the entire line. So let's get started. The first thing is NARS Pure Tinted Radiant Moisturizer. Oh my gosh, I love these. Okay, I have 2 colors here. I have St. Moritz and Cuba. And this is my favorite tinted moisturizer across the board, mostly because you can do so many things with it. You can wear it really sheer if you want very natural coverage, or you can like build it up if you want more of a medium coverage. I've gotten several of my girlfriends like hooked on this tinted moisturizer. It doesn't feel heavy. It's so lightweight on the skin, and it just looks really, really natural. It's oil-free, doesn't break me out. Let's see what else. Looks great, I think, in pictures and both in person. You can actually wear this and do flash photography, and it doesn't do that thing where you get the flashback from the SPF, because there is SPF 30 in these. I think it's just an all-over great product if you want more of a natural look. I'm actually wearing it right now. I pair it with more of a heavier coverage powder. I use it all the time with Hourglass's Oxygen Powder Foundation, which I have right here. Oh, this is shade 4, and this is the one that I wear all the time. So, woo, there we go. And yeah, these 2 tinted NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer and this Hourglass Powder Foundation looks really, really great both in person and in pics. So that's the first pick. Fab Five item number 2 is NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. Oh my gosh. So I absolutely love this. As you can tell from my beat up tube, actually I'm running really low. So note to self, restock. This is fantastic. So there's like a little doe foot applicator here, and all you do is like you take this, put it on your lids before you put on your eye makeup, and what it does is that it's colorless, so it doesn't affect any of the colors of like your powder shadows or your cream shadows, but all it does is kind of like turns up the color a little bit, so everything just looks that much more richer and more intense. It also smooths out the lid, so your products go on a little bit more smoothly, and they grab onto this primer, like seriously, like they grab on and they don't let go. I use it all the time, like every day, and in my humble opinion, this is the best eye primer that's out there right now. I have tried a bunch of other things, and this is the one that I always come back to. Oh, a few quick tips. You can use this not just on your lids, but if you wear products in your brows, you can put a little bit in your brows before you put in like brow powder or brow pencil. You can also use a teeny tiny little bit underneath your eyes as a primer before you put concealer on top. So it's really great for that too. All right, third product on the list of Fab Five are the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers. I've talked about these before. These are so fantastic, and I can't stop talking about them because they're really great. I have 2 shades. I wear ginger mixed in with caramel, and basically I just mix them together and put them on the areas on top of my foundation or on top of the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, and I buff it in for a little bit more extra coverage. I think they're just beautiful. They don't look or feel heavy. You get a lot of coverage with very little product, and they photograph beautifully. You can also use it underneath your eyes. I tend to not do that just because I'm more of a MAC Pro longwear kind of girl, or like a YSL Touche Eclat kind of girl, but these are great for that too. Oh yeah, it lasts all day. Very important for concealer. Okay, so Fab 5 item number 4, Amour blush. So I was really conflicted about this because there's so many fantastic NARS blushes, and I've got like, I don't know, just a lot of weird emotional attachment to several of the different colors, like Torrid. Oh my god, Torrid. I was wearing Torrid on the day that LHub asked me to marry him. So, and I was like this close to picking it, but I think that Amour is probably my favorite all-time NARS blush, just because it goes with everything. It's a pinky peach matte, and I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now. And it's just really wonderful. It looks very natural on the cheeks, I think. You know, you don't have any drama when you're like putting it on or blending it out. It's so effortless. And because it's matte, it's really forgiving. A lot of different ages and different skin tones and types can wear this color. I've seen it on a whole range of people and it always looks really pretty. I know that sometimes it looks kind of dark in the pan, and it might be a little intense if you're very, very pale. So one trick you can do is use a skunk brush. This one's by MAC, and I actually used it today to apply it on my cheeks. If you want more of like a natural looking sort of really light flush, skunk brush and Amour, that's the key. So the last member of the Fab 5 for NARS is NARS Satin Lip Pencil in LODHI, and again, I'm wearing it right now. It is a beautiful coral, and oh, come here, get in focus. This is what it looks like, and it's just, it's so gorgeous. I love it. It's my favorite color from the satin lip pencil line. And you know, the satin lip pencils, they're great. They are so rich and so pigmented, and they go on really smooth, and because they're in the lip pencil form, you don't have to mess with, I mean, in a pencil form, you don't have to mess with a separate lip pencil, and they just fade nicely. There's none of that like sort of breaking up that happens with more intense colors. I'm gonna swatch this on the back of my hand so you can see it. But here's LODHI. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, so it's just rich, pigmented satin, smooth, really comfortable, lasts a really long time. And you know, this was, again, it took me a really long time to sort of narrow it down to this one color because like there's so many colors in the satin line. Like this color here, this is Luxembourg. This is really pretty, I'll swatch that. The brights in particular are so great. This is another one that I love to wear, Jardin des Plantes, and that's like a hot pink. Ooh, and here they are, so pretty. But that's Luxembourg, and that's Jardin des Plantes. Jardin des Plantes. And they're just really wonderful lip colors to have around. Super easy way to wear bright. So yeah, I mean, seriously, I could even do a Fab 5 of the satin lip pencils if you want to, just let me know. So yeah, these are all the fantastic Fab 5 picks from that I absolutely adore from the NARS line. Again, I'll probably end up doing additional follow-up videos for NARS just because there's so many great things in the line. I love them so much. But if I was standing in the in an aisle for like NARS and looking at all the NARS stuff, or I was at the NARS counter, I had to pick only 5 things. These are the 5 things that I would pick. Okay, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this installment of the Fab 5, and I will see you again soon. Bye. I feel like such a psycho sometimes.